Hello everyone, this is Andy Lightbody here on High Technology Business, where we take a look at a host of technologies that will affect everyone's lives. Well, we're going to begin this episode with a special look at a brand new device basically built to save lives if you get in a high-rise fire. The idea, of course, is to save lives. Just over 10 years ago, a tragic fire raced through the then MGM Grand Hotel, in what survivors described as a blazing, towering inferno that was nearly impossible to describe. When the fire and smoke cleared, 85 guests were dead, most killed by the biggest killer of a fire, smoke. Each year in countless high-rise hotels, apartments, and even office buildings, fires end up spewing out deadly clouds of choking, toxic smoke that in fact kill 67% of all those that die in fire-related incidents.
Most people die from inhalation of the smoke or the hot gases prior to the flames ever reaching them.
Short of following the basic instructions found in any hotel room, try to get out via the emergency exits, and if you can't, then go back into the bathroom, wet towels, and try to block smoke from seeping in. Outside of waiting and praying that help is on its way, there's not much that any victim could do but sit and wait. Now, however, anyone can greatly increase their chances of surviving these deadly high-rise fires thanks to a new invention called Lifeline, which is an acronym for Lifeline in Fire Emergencies. For under $50, this low-cost device, which can be portable or permanently installed, hooks into the piping that you find under any bathroom sink. Once connected, Lifeline lets you tap into an unlimited supply of breathable air. Instead of sitting and suffocating on deadly smoke, the user simply covers up with a wet blanket, either on the floor or in the bathtub, and continues breathing until help arrives.
I'm hopeful that they'll all eventually install them, because I really feel that it is a life-saving device that I hope they make standards that require them to be installed in all the hotels and high-rise buildings.
Sometimes it's a simple device, such as something called Lifeline, that can quickly turn a potential tragedy with great loss of life into a harrowing tale of courage and rescue. Considering that Lifeline was invented by a professional fireman, it's not surprising that any headline that ends with, "and all occupants were saved," is the best news of all. Well, joining us in studio is Ray Tanada, who is the inventor of the Lifeline system. Ray, thanks for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you.
Let me ask the most basic of questions, and that is, how did you figure out that there was an unlimited air supply by going through the pipes, and what inspired you to come up with this device?
Well, first of all, Andy, as you know, I'm a licensed plumber in Schenectady, New York. I'm also a professional firefighter in Schenectady, New York. I guess the combination of the two allowed me to come up with this decision that if you're trapped in a fire, you can breathe out of that drain, which has air in it.
Where is the product right now in terms of distribution and sales? I know it's still a relatively new idea. A lot of people have heard about it. In fact, when I first heard about it, it was very interesting because that particular night we had heard about someone had been found dead in the bathtub. And you'd think it would have been a very different situation had there been some sort of an opportunity for this.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, we have two products with this product. We have a permanent model and we have a travel model. Both of them right now are being used. As a matter of fact, they've just come out with the product on the market, and the travel model is being used by Jerry Reisdorf. He's the owner of the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago White Sox, and he's recommending to have it for all of his team. Everyone on the team is going to have both teams, as a matter of fact. Also, they've been purchased by the Minnesota Vikings football team and the Detroit Pistons.
So they're actually traveling with it? They're carrying the portable units with them then?
Exactly. They either already have it or they're getting it. As I said, the product is relatively new, and we're delivering the product, as soon as we make it available.
Okay, now this is the permanent device that we have here. So this has got the little thing that fits in on the side of the pipe. And this just then would unscrew, and your device, which you've brought here, why don't you show how it comes packaged also?
Sure. Well, the travel model comes with a wrench.
Okay.
And you simply remove this cap.
Put it in right
with
there.
the wrench.
Okay.
And it's very, very easy to remove. And then you've now gained access to the drain by removing this cap, which is permanently installed. This is a product that's permanently installed in hotels.
Okay.
We already have this product installed in several hotels, even at this point. The L'Hermitage
here in Los Angeles?
Here in Los Angeles. The Sheraton Piermont Hotel in Shreveport, Louisiana, for example. Another would be hotel like Travelers Inn in Syracuse.
How expensive a product is this in either the permanent or the portable form that we see here?
The products retail for $49.95.
Pretty cheap life insurance in terms of exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, well, good luck with the product. Certainly keep us informed. I think that, as we've certainly have learned, the dangers of the fire are very real, and they're one that's certainly not going to go away. In fact, there is pending legislation talking about possibly making these actually have to go into a lot of hotels, and that would certainly be a step in the right direction. Ray Tsunada, the inventor, thank you for taking time to join us today.
Thank you.